Hello again, welcome to today's attempt at a Stepdle puzzle. On this day in 1973, Sachin Tendulkar was born. If you're a fan of cricket, you'll definitely have heard of him, an Indian cricketing legend. And so to mark this occasion, I'm going to be using some terms from cricket as my starting guesses. Starting with bail. That's what the bowlers try to knock off the stumps. If that sentence didn't mean anything to you, don't worry, I'm just using it as a word. And it's given me a B, which is not first, which is very interesting, because the first position is definitely the most common position for the B. So let's see if it's last instead. Oh, it is. Oh, it's going to be herb instead, not herb. Herb. I refuse to go for the American pronunciation. Anyway, that definitely could have been worse. The B really helped us there, because having it second, third or fourth really restricted it. I already mentioned stumps. Let's go for stump. Wow, okay, so we will go straight for cover. I'm glad that I've got a backup lined up. Cover has two meanings in cricket. It's either the thing that you put over the grass to keep it dry, or there is a position on the field called for covers. And that's really helped me, hasn't it? O-V and E. Loved, hovel, woven. Really not sure which of those is most likely to be correct. I tend not to have past tenses, so even though loved has got the most common letters out of those three, I'm not going to go for it. Let's go for hovel, because then at least it could tell me if I've got the L for loved. Oh, it's not loved, but we do have the L and it's full. Oh, novel, of course. That's much more common. I really would have gone for that rather than hovel if I'd thought of it. That's a bit annoying. We will go for wicket. That's what cricket is all about. Trying to get wickets. It gives me the I and the C. So it could be an IC ending, but I'm going to test an ING ending first, because that will make it easier if it is ING. Oh, it's an neither of the above. The I is fourth, so where on earth is the C going to be? I mean, I feel like it's fairly likely to be something like an ICY ending, but then where would the A be? The A would have to be first, probably, because it can't be second. And the fact that it can't be second really restricts things. The other possible ending is IAL, something like facial, but if it is an IAL ending, the C would have to be second. And I cannot think of a word that works with that either. So, I mean, it could be an ICA ending, but all I can think of is Africa, which obviously is wrong. I do not know what to do here. Where is the C going to be? That is the question. Where is the A going to be? Oh, it could be an IAC ending, I suppose, like maniac. Can't specifically be maniac, but it could be that sort of ending. But again, really struggling to see what would work. The advantage of it being an IAC ending or an ICA ending is that I can use whatever letters I want in positions 1, 2 and 3 that I haven't used yet. But I can't see anything that works. AC as the first two letters. Then I can use any letters I want in the rest of the word, because we've used up the letters that we know we've got to use. But again, acting obviously springs to mind and is obviously wrong. Or action, equally wrong. So, I don't know. I don't know what this word is. Am I going to go for something that's definitely wrong just to get some more information? Polisar, is that a word? Or Polyak? Am I just thinking of Pontiacs? And I think Polisar is probably, or Policia, it's this police in Spanish, I think. which obviously is wrong in this game for many reasons as well. I don't know. Mosaic, that's another. Oh no, that's AIC. Well, let's go for it anyway. It'll give me some more information. The C is last, so it is probably... It's got to be an IAC ending then, hasn't it? So it is something like Pontiac. What is this word? Kodiak. Kodiak? No, we've ruled out the K. Zodiac. Is it Zodiac, really? Oh, I spelt it wrong. Was looking at the row above with the AI. That's a really tough one. It's got a Z in it. Right. Well, we're obviously going to end with cricket on this cricket-themed puzzle. And that gives me 3 letters, so that is not a bad way to end. The T is in the right place. That is interesting. Is it going to be an IST ending? And what are we going to do instead? I want to do something like purist, but of course it's not long enough. An apiarist, something like that. That's clearly too long. So, what do we want to do instead? I'm thinking of like something like nourish. That was yesterday's answer, I think. That's R-I-S-H, but I need R-I-S-T. So it needs to be something similar to that, but clearly different. Or I suppose it could just be an in beginning. Imprint. I don't like duplicating the I, but I know I've got at least one, so this probably will help me narrow down the position of it. It won't! And it's not in fifth, so it's not an IST ending either. Oh wow, this just got a whole lot harder again, didn't it? Is it just going to be an IT ending? Or dis something? I mean, it definitely could be an RT ending, couldn't it? Disbart? Disgirt? Dishurt? I do not know what word I'm trying to get at. Distort, that's what I'm thinking of. That was a completely plausible answer, wasn't it? I don't think that had any contradictions, and it's not helped me at all. Wow! What on earth is this word? Right, I think the R is most likely to be there, and the I there. Although it could be... No, we can't have a duplicated I. So it's got to be one of those positions or the other. So if it's something like that, it could be right. R-I-G-H-T. What would come before it? All right? I mean, that is an all right word, I think. It's correct. Wow. What a bizarre one that was. R's and I's all over the shop and not in the right position. Crazy. So that is 3 triple 4. That's actually 1 guess better than yesterday. I think I had quadruple 4 yesterday. So in theory, this is better. It's not such a nice pattern. But anyway, we did get there in the end. Took a lot of thought on those last 2 though. Really happy to get them on only 4. Could have been here all night. But luckily I wasn't. Luckily for you as well, probably. Anyway, that's the Stepdle puzzle. Thank you for watching. And now go and play some cricket. Bye for now.